happy Thursday, everyone. It is Scott Wohlers with River Place Capital. It is Thursday, May the 14th, and wanted to just talk a little bit about what has been moving the markets in this past week, and wanted to discuss what is happening and why we've seen such wild swings in the last 7 days. And as we were talking last week, we saw markets in recovery. The markets were continuing to move higher. We were talking about the amount of liquidity in the system. There was optimism in the marketplace about a reopening and that the economy was going to recover, potentially even in a V-shaped recovery, and that things were going to bounce back quicker. And you saw optimism in the stock market. And then you saw the market finish the week. The S&P 500 finished the week up about 3.1% on the week, moving markets higher on the optimism of reopening, the optimism of therapies, the optimism that maybe a vaccine is going to be here sooner rather than later. And then as we started this week, we kind of started to see on Monday, we saw the markets kind of sell a little bit off of that. And as we've talked about, we really believe that we are going to be in a trading range, moving up and down through this range on news headlines, on predictions and guesstimates and what we think, until we have a clear answer, a clear therapy, a clear vaccine, and a clear way out of the market to allow us to break out to new highs. And so what we believe that we saw last week is we kind of saw the very, very top of that trading range. And then we kind of traded a little bit lower both Monday and Tuesday. The money flows were pretty weak. There were not a lot of activity in the market, not a lot of buyers Monday or Tuesday, as we were just kind of floating around and trending down just a little bit. And as we go through these times, it is going to be choppy and wavy as we navigate through this. But then yesterday morning, Fed Chair Powell came out and spoke and kind of gave a more negative outlook that he saw, and that it was going to be more of a prolonged recovery, not a V-shaped recovery, and that the recession could last longer, and that the damage, if we don't act and provide more stimulus, could be greater than what it is today. And you saw the markets kind of sell off pretty hard into that yesterday, with heavy volumes in the stock market and people selling. And so what that leads to is you kind of move down. And the reality of the situation is, and especially here at River Place, is we don't have all the answers. And these are just best guesses that well-educated and informed people are providing us. And what we do know are a couple of things. Number one, we will move out of this. There will be an end to this. And if you are looking at it from a perspective as an investor, and you're looking to invest in the market, hopefully this money that you have invested in the stock market is not money that you need today, or at least all of it is not money that you need today. And as we're going through this and charting through this, we are going to see very choppiness through the marketplace. However, investing is a long-term game. And if you have money invested into the marketplace and your time horizon is at least a year to 2 years to 3 years, to some for 10, 20, for my generation, it's 30 years that you have money invested in the markets, we will get out of this. And if you wait until we have a clear therapy, if you wait until we have a vaccine in the marketplace, you are going to miss a great opportunity to buy and be invested in this time. So one of the things that I would, and we would encourage you at River Place, is hang in there, know that there will be an end in sight. A therapy will create it, and the headlines around the therapies and the trials are great moving into the summer. We have so many companies working together, partnering like never before to battle the coronavirus and come up with therapies and vaccines to help treat that. The other thing to think about as well is the markets are flooded with liquidity, and there's liquidity everywhere to help support this marketplace. So again, the message here that I want to reiterate to everyone is, if you have a long time horizon, be patient. If you even have an opportunity to, now is a great time to continue to even buy into this market and dollar cost average your way in. And you can buy at a discounted rate. As we get through this and out of this, once we get those headlines of therapies and positive therapies, you're going to miss some great opportunities. So stay steady, stay invested. And if anytime you have any questions about what's going on, call us. We're really easy to talk to. We're here to help in any way we can. you can reach us at 904-346-3460, or as always, check us out online at www.riverplacecapital.com. I hope everybody has a phenomenal Thursday and continues to stay safe. Thanks.